Like if he would have went to trial, the state, if his shit was getting used in trial, which it was, unless I got out the case, his plea agreement was gonna get used in trial. I know they saying like, oh, he ain't had to get.
I thought an effort plea don't mean that.
Yes, he had to get on. He ain't had to get on the stand. You know they pushing all those narratives. He ain't had to get on the stand. He wasn't gonna testify against nobody. Yes, he was. If you look at the end of his plea, that shit say this plea agreement could be presented in trial, and if any questions come up about this plea, however they wrote it, if anything come about this plea, you must come testify truthfully about what you said in this plea. Nah. Nigga, look, every one of they plea said that, except mine. Every plea said that except mine. In Lil 9. Every one of them niggas who took a plea in the beginning of that trial, plea said that. Duke plea said the same thing. Oh, you ain't got to get on the stand. Duke had to get on the stand. The week the case was over with, Duke was getting on the stand that week. The week all us went on and took our pleas at the end of the trial. Duke was getting on the stand that week. Duke was outside the courtroom, sitting on the bench, waiting to get called in to get on the stand.
So how Duke did what right then?
Because he didn't say why I said it was a game. He only said, when y'all put Duke on the stand, Duke can't send nobody to prison. Duke plea only saying that a nigga told on him. Okay, I'm right. Wasn't nobody on that case but Duke and Yak. Only thing Duke plea said was, this nigga Yak told on me, and I'm just agreeing to it. Because you could, like, if he would have went to trial, the state. The crazy part is, bro, he done already did some shit that's a violation. Like, don't nobody really know about it but me and goddamn Cash, XO, my brother. He already done did some shit that was a violation that I supposed to cut him off for. He already done did some shit where I was supposed to cut him off for. I just found a new way to love him. And I try to be how y'all live. I try to look at him from a different light and be like, maybe he ain't understand. Maybe he ain't know. I know he knew though. Maybe he ain't know. The only reason why I knew he knew is because he denied it. Instead of saying, damn, bro, I ain't even know. A nigga that don't know gonna say, damn, I ain't even know that. A nigga that know what he doing, what he gonna say? Hell no. I denied it. Like, hell no, right? Hell no. Like, that's just how the circle of life. That's how I go. You gotta understand, bro. I had him man with me every day since late 2015. I had him man with me every day, bro. I made that man I made him a millionaire. Like, I bought his first apartment that he lived in. I bought it with my money. I made him put his money up. Keep your money. I bought it with my money because I had a little extras. I bought that shit. I went half and half with you to buy your mama house. Your mama first house, get her out of the hood. I did that. Me. I told you to go down there to the country town and get your daddy, no matter what your differences is with your daddy. I told you that. I know for a fact, me personally, I know your dad don't look at you like a real nigga. I know that. This my man's. Your dad is my OG. He don't look at you like that. I made you go get your dad. I made you reunite with your family and do the right thing. I just poured my all into him, bro. I gave this nigga more time than my children, bro. I gave him more time than my kids. I gave him more time than my old lady. Like, I poured my life into these people, bro. Like, every second. I went half on your mama house and bought your mama house, bro, because you didn't have the money. I went half with you. I bought your brother his first truck and let you present it to him like you bought it. Your brother on the internet, man, yeah, fuck that nigga, throw it. Like, nigga, you don't even know what's going on. Like, you don't even know, bro. Relax. This shit that nobody don't know, but we men, so I don't be can to speak on that type of shit. We men, I ain't do it for that reason. I did it because I just honor my brothers, my friendships. And brotherhood, I honor that shit. I love you, bro.
So, man, it's cold. So you still love him?
The crazy part is, bro, he done already did some shit.
Yeah, so there you have it. Doug kind of explained about situation with Gunna and really speaking on this podcast. So I'm start with you, Ronnie man. What's your take on Young Thug on Gunna?
Young Thug is dealing with a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of betrayal. But Young Thug should know that nobody ain't gonna go to jail for him. Heck, most of the people that was in his own trial would have snitched anyway. They would have snitched on about that was Gunna or somebody else. Nobody's not gonna spend 20 years for Young Thug. I'm sorry. Now, on the aspect of Young Thug looking now, giving back to Gunna when Gunna wasn't hot at the time, I think that was good brotherhood. You know how you is when you cool with somebody for a very long time. You want to make sure they succeed. You want to look out for them, and you didn't expect the person to end up betraying you like that on the aspect of snitching on you when it came to the court system. But he should have known that nobody is gonna do that sentence like that. And then, and not only that, but also I was reading the comment. They also was speculating they been was having beef before that trial actually begun. So at the end of the day, their relationship was already kind of rocky because Young Thug was also doing a lot of things for Gunna, but he never appreciated the friendship or the love or the aspiration of what Young Thug was doing towards his life. Now stuff like that, buying his mom a house, helping him buy his mom a house, helping his brother buy a car, and all those other things. Man, sometimes friendship go rocky. Brotherhood don't last long. But man, to me, I do commend a man that's able to help another man out and not even try to seek the reward of it. But now Young Thug is just hurt, man. He's a hurt individual. Go ahead, Akeem. Shout out to Chicago Gorilla that was also in the building.
What's up, Chicago Rilla? We miss you, man, brother. Where you been at? I'm gonna say this. I pray God never find a friend like that to be my friend. I pray God I never find a homie like that. First off, anybody who reeled from the streets is not getting on no television talking and what he did from somebody. He went out bad, slime. When you help somebody, you help somebody. Yes, they have differences. The best way is to be quiet. Some things people ain't supposed to know. Be hurt and suffer in silence. The fact that you put the man out there, say I went half on his mama house, I bought your brother a truck, I paid for your own apartment. Boy, that don't mean shit. What the price in tea in China? Give a fuck what a nigga did for me. Shut your goddamn mouth on the internet. We street niggas. This shit happens. Snitching's a part of the game. People forget about that. You go to prison, you get ratted on. You don't think I ain't been ratted on? But for you to be online talking to justify you trying to do whatever, bro, it's time to just grow up. And I'm gonna land it like that.
You right, Hakeem, and all that stuff, all this stuff, this leak audio of all this stuff come around about talk about people, and now he felt he got notoriety and having a clout. He's like, you know what, since all this stuff is coming at me, let me just go out, explain everything, what happened and everything, and with the situation of Gunna and everything. It's like, yo, we're tired of hearing it, we're sick of hearing it, it is what it is. The trial over with. Gotta moved on. He ain't speaking nothing about it, and you should move on too. It's really simple with that. I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of hearing it. I'm sick and tired of hearing it. It's done. It's done. I don't know how much he could squeeze talk about Gunna, what she just talked about, but yeah, we're done. It's over with. It is what it is. The trial over with, and y'all both need to move on. And unfortunately, Gunna, he has the clout at the time because all the stuff was coming out, and he said what he said. But Doug, man, we tired. This move on, man. This make your music, whatever. But yeah, man, we just tired. We really tired.
He can't move on, Jordan, because his credibility is shot.